advocate of CBDCs, central bank digital currencies. Here he is, in fact, advocating for them.
Today, I'm proud to say that under the UK's presidency, the group of the world's 7 most advanced economies, the G7, is launching a set of public policy principles for retail central bank digital currencies, CBDCs. Central bank digital currencies could be a digital version of money, a bit like a digital banknote.
I like it, because we've got a broad concept. What if this person's an idiot? Which we think that they are. It's like a digital penny for your digital money box, for your digital shithole that you live in. You will owe nothing. You will be happy.
That could be used alongside physical notes and coins.
For now, till we phase them out, if you start any little trucker protests, oh, where's my money gone? The digital piggy bank is broken, I'm afraid. Start being a bit more cooperative.
Unlike most of the digital money people use daily today, it would be issued directly by a central bank, like the Bank of England in the UK.
That's good, a central bank. Nothing wrong with centralised authority, centralised power, globalist decrees coming down from on high, avoiding democracy. That's exactly what we want. Keep talking.
And governments and central banks across the world are working together.
Oh, really? They're working together? Well, that's just such great news. The IMF, the World Bank. Why don't we involve the WEF and the WHO? What we need are unelected global bodies that have been able to co-opt political power, respond to financial power, and ignore and oppress ordinary people. Whether it's the recent medical emergency or the cost of living crisis, we're seeing the benefits all around us. I can't wait for your next policy. You're going to take our money now. This is great.
Looking into what having a digital currency might mean in practice.
I think I know what it means in practice. More power for you, no power for us.
This includes issues that people care about, such as ensuring users' money would be safe and secure, that it could work with other ways to pay, would be energy efficient.
Oh, it's got to be energy efficient. I was about to say, is it energy efficient? Is it energy efficient? I've got to make sure. Oh, a few other questions. You wouldn't use this ever, would you, to implement control or to advance social credit type systems or to shut down the bank accounts of people you disagree with or to surveil people and have a surveillance network that you've developed in conjunction with big tech and now a financial arm that you're developing so that you can lockstep together and gridlock us in a digital prison of surveillance tyranny? That's just off the top of my head.
Would be energy efficient.
Bitcoin and those other digital currencies that we don't control, they're bad. They're not energy efficient. This one that we will control, that'll be energy efficient. So yeah, it's about energy efficiency. It's not about control. Control's like a side effect, just a side effect. Sorry, what? Has one of my eyes stopped moving?
And available to everyone.
Except poor people.
A potential CBDC could offer businesses and consumers new ways to pay in the future.
I expect it'd be convenient, would it? Would it be nice and convenient? Could I have some convenience, please? It'd be so convenient to be in my cell, all lathered up with a nice bubble bath of convenience.
It's all part of the wider story of digital innovation that has delivered benefits to millions around the world and in the UK.
Well, I was just talking to Edward Snowden and Julian Assange about the benefits delivered around the world, whether it's to the people of Iraq or Afghanistan, or the many people now in Western Anglophonic countries starving to death and unable to heat their homes. What they need is the small amount of money they have got to disappear into binary code.
These decisions raise important questions about the reshaping of our economy.
Yeah, I've noticed you've been reshaping it so that ordinary people have no power at all, no alternatives or options, and we can operate entirely at the behest of powerful financial interests like Goldman Sachs. Have you ever used to work for them? Oh.
Financial systems and the way in which people interact with money and payments.
What, like through like a massive hedge fund that funded Moderna? You used to be part of a hedge fund that funded Moderna. Oh.
That's why working together...
Like you work together with your wife, who's like a billionaire. Oh.
In the UK, earlier this year, I announced a new joint task force between the Treasury and the Bank of England to look into a potential CBDC as a complement to cash and bank deposits.
It's just a compliment. It's a lovely little compliment. Over here, you've got your money in the bank. Over here, you've got your digital thing. Oh no, what's this one doing? Oh look, it's facing it out, look. And now what's happening? We're in digital prison.
We're also hearing from firms, technology experts and others. Under the leadership of the UK, this report today will help support and inform exploration of CBDCs in the G7 and beyond.
They're already talking in code with the acronyms and the shortened terms, CBDC, G7, because they have access to so much technology and so much data, they want to make us into machines. They want to make us into data, into entirely information. A component of humanity is doubtlessly our intelligence, but what of our awareness? What about the aspect of a human being that is difficult to define, describe, discern, or tie down? The aspect of you and of me that amounts to our spirit, our nature, that which cannot be governed and controlled. Will they not rest until every aspect of human life is tied down and digitized, until every aspect of your life can be controlled and monitored? Your private conversations with your doctor now subject to state edicts, your protests shut down, your every conversation observed, your entire life just data points in the hands of Google and Facebook and Apple. What are they turning us into? They are turning us into machines. They are denying us our humanness, our ability to disagree, our ability to be unusual, our ability to be strange, our right to be who we are, our right to freedom.
With these principles...
Principles? Sorry, principles? Do you not mean evil master plan?
The G7 is leading an important step change in the global policy conversation. Our shared objective is to ensure that CBDCs will be grounded in long-standing commitments to transparency.
Because you've been very good at that. You've been very good at that. I noticed during the lockdown there, all the transparency, while our government were having parties, where various state officials in America were having parties, where redacted documents from Pfizer just disappear like Kaiser Soze. And like that, he's gone. No, you're the guys to bring us transparency. Keep talking.
The rule of law and sound economic governance. The G7 will continue its work in this important area, working with others to enhance understanding and use of these principles.
Do you think if you keep saying the word principles, we'll mistakenly think you have some?
We're excited to be taking a leading role with G7 members in publishing this exploratory work, bringing money and finance into the 21st century.